Hello and welcome. It's Julie Cube and I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. My dogs have been quiet the whole time and decide to bark as soon as I let the camera run. Well, so I still have a croaky voice. I feel okay, but my throat and this cough hasn't got any better. But anyway, let's not focus on the negative. Let's push on to the positive, and that's enjoying myself in the art room. So what I'm going to do with this is a 40 by 40 canvas. I'm going to do something bright and cheerful, cheer myself up. I've used this little bowl as a template kind of to put there, because I just wanted to, I marked it with an acrylic marker. I just wanted to pre-paint that in a bright yellow. Because I'm going to try and sort of do my own creation of a flower. And then I'm thinking of doing the centre of this yellow bright bit with some black, maybe with one of these, it's a gentleman's hair comb. You can get them from chemists or discount shops for $2. And I'm thinking of dipping it in the black and then dipping it so it looks like seeds. But that is what is my plan, but whether it goes to plan is a whole other thing. This was the same one, but I'd cut it up into pieces to maybe do around the outside. I'd pre-cut these for a different project. But that's what I've done so far. So that's just to get a bit of a circular. If you're good at doing circles freehand, then that's fine, go for it. But so I've done my nice bright yellow, and I want to add in now some really nice bright colours. So I'm going to do so. I'm not going to put, normally I would put white base underneath, but because I'm using this nice red, it always goes pink, and I want to try and keep the red really bright, so I'm going to not use the red. So this is cool red here, so like I said, I'm not putting in the white underneath to make it go pink, or to allow it to go pink, should I say. So I just want some nice bright sunshine in my life at the moment, so I'm going with nice bright colours. So that is cool red. You could put a good dash of the pearl mist or iridescent medium in that to give it some sparkle. The orange, I've put a good dash of yellow in it because it always makes the orange even more bright and sunnier. So I like to put a good dash of that in there too. Oops a daisy, Maisie. And now for some really nice bright yellow. It's the same yellow as I used here, which is I think it's just called bright yellow. I don't think it's got a special name. Oh, this one might be called wattle. I did have a wattle yellow from Global Paints. So I'm really jazzing it up now. I'll just use every last bit of that because it'll all blow out nicely. Righty-o, use the orange. So I'm going to put in some, this was the deep green, but actually I started off with light green and added deep green to it because I didn't want it so dark, but sort of kind of to depict a bit of greenery in my blown out flower effects, I guess. So I'm going to just have a bit of greenery in with the bright colours, just like in nature. It's got a lot of green out there in between all the flowers, the foliage. So this is, I'm trying to depict my foliage, if you get my gist. If you do, you're better than I am. Sometimes I have no idea what I've got in my mind and just plodding along and giving it a go to see what I come out with. Put a bit in here too. Rightio. It's looking fairly bright already. I'll put some more red in this space. More red in this space. The brighter the better, I think, today. I need something bright. Always good. Rightio. And my next, probably got way too much already in there, but I'm going to just put some green light in there too. Filling up my gaps. I think that will do. I think I've OTT'd it as I normally do. That's okay. Do whatever you choose to do. I will not judge. Do what gives you joy or whatever your heart feels like at the time. I think you can't go wrong then. Rightio. I'm going to try and get this off my centre a bit. But it's okay because I can always repaint the centre back in when the rest of the paint's dry. Rightio. I was going to swipe it, but I'm not going to swipe it. I'm going to try it with my mini blow dryer. This is just a mini blow dryer. It's a travel dryer. In Australia, I got this from a chemist warehouse. In the hairdressing section where all the shampoos and conditioners are on the opposite side, and I think it was less than 19. I think it might have been 19.99. So I'm going to give this. I have used it before, but I'll just try on the low. I just try and take it nice and slow. It's only on low, and I'm doing a wiggle motion, just so as it gives this lovely feathery effect, which it does when you do this. I've got way too much paint on there, so if you're trying it, don't put as much paint on. Learn my mistakes, which I do every single time. You think I would learn, but I don't. Now this is taking it right over the edges, which is nice, because then you've got that nice colours right over your edges. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Definitely sort of wiggle your hand as you're doing it. Gives a really nice effect. Probably got too many cells than I would like. I'd probably prefer it without the cells, but that's still very nice. Wow. Okay. I think I will leave that to dry and then readjust it, she said. So even me doing this now, it's okay because I will leave it to dry and then do my centre with that. I might be able to see what it looks like now, and that if it doesn't work out, that when it's dry I can re-go over. So the idea would be to, rightio, I need a flat dish. I'm just using a top off container, and I'll just put a bit of paint in that because that'll give me something to dip from. So I'm going to use, well, it is navy, but it's very black looking. Look at that, it couldn't be more colourful, could it? Definitely plenty of colour there. So if this doesn't work right now, I'm gonna then leave it to dry and come back, but I'm just gonna test it while I've got it like that. So I've just put a bit of the dark paint in there. It's actually navy, not black. I am pressing my hair comb into the paint. Let's see if it gives me an effect. If not, I can just change. Oh, it does too, but it doesn't seem to give enough. Maybe I need a bit more paint in my container. So I'm not too worried about it not working right now, because I can come back and press these in. It might work out all right. We'll just see. You can also do these tiny dots so they look like seeds with a cotton bud, or a top of a, you know, any surface that's got sort of small round seedy looking thing. I know lots of things that look seedy. That's come. The sides are really lovely with the paint falling over them like that. It's just that the only thing I think I've done that I could have done better is I've used too much paint. Could have done with less paint, but I kind of thought because I didn't have a base that it might need more, but that don't look too bad. I think I'll just let this dry, and if it looks okay, then so be it. Sort of looks like the seedy bit of my flower. You could either do, when it's dried fully, you could either pick out some of the areas and like add an acrylic pen to make them look more like leaves, feathers. It's sort of, remember, it's abstract art, so it's whatever you want it to be. So I'm quite happy with that. What do you think? So you could either up that way, or let me turn it around without dipping it in everything else, or this way. Yeah, I'm not sure if maybe a little bit of swipe. Would I be really pushing my luck if I tried to soften the very edge up here with a bit of swipe? Maybe I'll just try it on the side. If it doesn't work, I can then retract it and not do it. So I just thought a bit of Not sure if that adds anything to it. This is just a little bit of black. This has actually got the Floetrol in it, this black that I'm using. This one has. So just to add some softness from me seed end. If you've got any ideas, please tell me. I'm always willing to listen or read what your ideas are. Ooh. Probably doesn't need it. I'm not sure, but that is something really bright and uplifting. And here's a little idea. I'm not really sure that I like that bit now in the seedy bit, but I'm gonna just leave it as is. And if it's really not to my liking when it's fully dry, then I might add a balloon kiss in there or something. But it's certainly bright. So I hope that brightens your day up too. Thanks so much for joining me, lovely people. I'm here every day, so please join me again tomorrow. If you haven't visited my main YouTube channel, where you'll find all, I think 900 videos covering all sorts of techniques in the acrylic pouring and some alcohol and some resin. Oh, it's got the lot. So until tomorrow, thank you and bye for now. I'm not, it's not floating my boat, so I've just used the very end of this paintbrush and I dipped my paintbrush in some of the dark paint and I just went through it like this to try and separate some of those areas. I don't like that it's gone so many cells in it, so I was trying to break it up a bit, so hence why I put the lines through. I'm going to just on the very inside or the outside of this coloured bit do some tiny balloon kissing. I'm not convinced at all with that. I'm not liking it, but I'll see if it looks any better after I've done this. So if you have any ideas, you sweet people, I mean, I could do a big balloon dip in there, but I actually wanted it to look seedy looking. It does look seedy. I've achieved the seedy look, but seedy in the wrong way. So I just thought that maybe I could have balloon kisses. A kiss saves everything. Kiss makes everything better. So I'm hoping that it is a little better with this. So there you go. I'm going to stop fiddling because I will just go on and on till it's a scraper. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know what I'd done.